China led several countries in announcing new climate plans on Wednesday at a summit on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly. Chinese President Xi Jinping said in a live video message from Beijing that by 2035, his country would cut its greenhouse gas emissions by 7 to 10% from its peak. While less than many observers had hoped, China's reduction target marked the first time the world's biggest emitter pledged a cut in emissions, rather than just limiting their growth. Xi also appeared to call out the United States, the world's biggest historical greenhouse gas emitter and second biggest current emitter behind China. Xi said that while some countries had moved away from the global clean energy transition and the goals of the 2015 Paris Agreement on climate change, the international community should remain on track. The 10-year-old agreement aims to prevent global temperatures from rising beyond 1.5 degrees Celsius through national climate plans.
It's the greatest con job ever perpetrated on the world, in my opinion.
Xi's comments came a day after U.S. President Donald Trump used his UN General Assembly speech to reject climate change. Trump went on to call scientists stupid and to criticize EU members and China for embracing clean energy technologies. Shortly after returning to office earlier this year, he ordered a second withdrawal by Washington from the Paris Treaty. And on Wednesday, UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres, who hosted the climate summit, called on all countries that are party to the Paris Agreement to set new, more ambitious plans for the next decade.
Now, we need new plans for 2035 that go much further and much faster.
Despite pressure for significant new climate commitments ahead of this year's COP30 summit in Brazil, Wednesday's announcements failed to impress environmentalists. Green groups and observers said pledges by some of the world's biggest economies fell well short of where they should be in emissions reductions. Many had been hoping that China would seize on the U.S. retreat as a moment to announce a reduction target of at least 30% to stay in line with its past goal of net zero emissions by 2060.